There's never been a lot of common sense in this world, but today it's hit a critical low. I was going to do a video about having the military in the streets of America. Oh my God. But I think this video is more important. It's more to the point of what's really happening here. So now you can look for my video about the Trump regime deploying the military into the streets of America in a later video. I'll probably do that later today. But today, right now, let's talk about the weaponizing of the Justice Department and the upcoming civil war and apply some common sense. For over 4 years, we've heard nothing but how Biden weaponized the Justice Department from Republicans because it went after Trump for the laws he broke. He breaks crimes, the Justice Department goes after him, Republicans all run around going, oh my God, you've weaponized the Justice Department because you're going after a criminal. The only thing is the criminal's name is Donald Trump. But that's how they qualify weaponizing a justice system, is you went after a criminal named Donald Trump. He's a convicted felon and an adjudicated sexual abuser. Okay? He had trials, he had due process, and he was found guilty by a jury. Okay? Unanimously guilty by a jury. Not by the Justice Department, not by Biden, not by Merrick Garland, in a trial by his jury. Do you know who else had a trial and was found guilty? The January 6th rioters who violently attacked police officers. They had trials. They were also all found guilty. Part of that weaponizing. Now you can argue about each individual case that no, the guy that was hitting the cop over the head was just on a tour that day. It was like any normal day in the Capitol. But I'm going to take that crap and put it aside and just talk about one guy, one single guy. His name is Daniel Rodriguez, and he even pled guilty of his crimes. So you can't blame the Justice Department. Okay? Nobody held a gun to this guy's head and said plead guilty. He was in a court and he said, I'm guilty. Let me read you from the press release. A California man accused of assaulting D.C. police officer Michael Fanone with an electric taser during the height of the Capitol attack on January 6, 2021, pleaded guilty to 4 federal counts on Tuesday, including conspiracy and inflicting bodily harm on an officer with a dangerous weapon. Inflicting bodily harm on an officer with a dangerous weapon. Daniel D.J. Rodriguez admitted he attacked Fanone with a taser and was part of the riotous mob that attempted to violently overcome law enforcement in support of Donald, the criminal Trump, court records show. The most interesting part of that whole press release is that this MAGA moron, this imbecile, this MAGA idiot, criminal MAGA idiot, was from California. I'll be circling back to that later in the video. For now, do you remember Trump on day one pardoning the January 6 rioters? I know I do. Watch the clip.
The president is speaking now. Let's listen in.
Yes, sir. First, we have a list of pardons and commutations relating to events that occurred on January 6, 2021.
Okay, and how many people is this?
I think this order will apply to approximately 1,500 people, sir.
So this is January 6th. These are the hostages. Approximately 1,500 for a pardon.
So Daniel Rodriguez gets a pardon, full pardon, for trying to kill a cop at the Capitol on January 6th. Gets a full pardon. Walk free. Out you go. Do what you want. No record of it that it ever happened. And remember, he's from California. So now the real weaponization of the Justice Department comes out with Pam Bondi and the Trump regime Attorney General saying that if anyone from California, where the National Guard and the military, the Marines and everybody are out, spits on a cop or an ICE agent, they will go to jail for 5 years. If you're a MAGA, okay, a MAGA moron from California, a MAGA felon, moron, MAGA from California, you try to kill a cop, you go free. Oh, you got a pardon. So don't worry if you're ever wanting to attempt to kill a cop in California, as long as you got your MAGA hat on, okay, you can't. But if you're anybody else, if you're specifically, what would that be? Oh, a Democrat? Okay, if you spit on a cop, you're getting the book thrown at you. Watch this clip of the real weaponized Justice Department ensuring an outcome from the Trump regime civil war that he's now started, and he's going, and it's coming, and he's going to make it clear. Democrats go to prison, possibly get killed. MAGAs go free.
What can this federal government do to protect law enforcement and the people in LA?
Sean, what we're going to do is we are going to enforce the law regardless of what they do. Look at it out there. It looks like a third world country, and it's not. It's the United States of America. We are not standing for it. Donald Trump won't stand for it. And something else tonight, look at all those great men and women in the LAPD. We are going to protect them. If they will not protect them and prosecute people that abuse the LAPD in terms during a civil unrest under 18 U.S.C. 231, we can prosecute federally people who assault state law enforcement officers with a maximum of 5 years in prison, and we are going to do it.
Well, there you have it, folks. The real weaponization of the Trump regime Justice Department, okay? You should use nothing more than common sense to see what's happening in America right now, and it's frightening.